So you guys joined today because I told you that in less than 15 minutes, I can show you how to go from frustrated to fit, to reclaim your freedom from the never-ending cycle of bad diets, even if you feel like you've tried everything, which I totally understand what that feels like, and you feel like it's hopeless. So here is why you should listen today. So my name is Kelly Barbera. If I haven't actually met you yet, I'm the owner and founder of Strength Sisters. I'm the co-founder of Temple Fitness, which is our flagship gym in Franklin, Tennessee. It's personal training and group. And I have literally helped thousands of women just like you change their lives through nutrition, through exercise, and through connection. I'm a former NPC competitor, acrobat, and professional dancer. I'm a certified personal trainer. I'm a mom of three beautiful babies. I have a daughter that is about to turn 19, just graduated, and is about to go to UTK. That's Kennedy. I have a sweet, sweet boy who's about to turn 16 next week and get his driver's license, and that's Maddox. And then I have the baby who is 8 years old, Aniston, and she's just the laughter in her house. Most of all, I'm a believer. I believe in Jesus Christ, and this program was developed because I feel like this is my calling. This is what God has led me to do, is to encourage women, build them up, and set them free from bad diets, yo-yoing, and overtraining. And so when you work with us, we will always be praying for you spiritually as well. This is not just a physical program. So that's a little bit about me. So women everywhere always say, I hear it like daily, Kelly, I just can't lose weight now that I'm 40, now that I'm 50, whatever, plus years old. And I'm here to tell you that, yes, you can. You can with the Strength Sisters macro formula, okay? I was just like you. I did it wrong. I made the same mistakes that you have made most likely over and over again. I had tried it all. I tried low carb, low fat, low calorie, keto, diet pills. Yep. When ketamine was on the shelves, and I had the cleanest house in town, of course, but it's not sustainable and it's not real and it's temporary. So I'm going to try juice cleanses. I've tried it all. So I'm sure some of you have done all of those things as well. So setting tangible goals and measuring progress is the number one way that we can achieve the results that we're after. So what gets measured gets managed. But the problem is, well, yes, you can diet and lose some weight. You end up gaining it back a few weeks later, a few months later, and a lot of times you gain even more back, right? It's a vicious cycle that is not only unhealthy, but it takes a toll on our confidence. It's frustrating. And you're tired of being on this roller coaster. It's mentally draining, right? You deprive yourself, you go low calorie, or you do something really, really challenging and hard to sustain, and you gain it all back. So it's just this vicious, vicious roller coaster. And there's so much information out there, right? We all have a phone, we all have Google. So that's why I'm here today to share with you what is a proven method. Okay, so because what happens a lot of times, we look at this expert, and we look at this expert, and this one says coconut oil is great, have as much as you want. This one says keto, this one says low carb, high fat, this one says the opposite. And we tend to pick and pull and try to bundle it all up the way we like it to fit. But what's happening there is we don't have a proven method, right? And we don't have data to back it. So we don't even know what we're doing and if it works, because we're kind of pulling from too many directions. So the proven method is finally to lose weight and have the body you deserve without feeling hungry, without depriving yourself from things that you love, without crash dieting, and definitely without any harmful diet pills. So I'm going to reveal the details to you in just a minute. But first, I need to explain why this proven method works so well every time we do it. Okay, so our method is flexible. So it's real, it's sustainable, okay? It is going to be for good. I'm never going to give you a list of foods to eat that you don't like. And I'm also not going to tell you to stop eating your favorite foods, because again, that's not real. Who wants to do that? As soon as I tell you you can have this and you can't have that, it is human nature to want what I just told you can't have, okay? So a lot of this is psychological. So we need to make sure that you're not deprived, that you're still enjoying food. You should enjoy food. You are going to be in control of food. Food is no longer going to control you, okay? So again, our method is flexible. Our method is backed by data. Our secret to success is by using the Strength Sisters macro formula. So I'm going to talk to you more about what is macros, right? But for now, there's also the right formula to make sure that it's right. And because we've done this with so many women and men, this program is geared just to us ladies. It is data backed. We know that our formula absolutely works. So here we go. The 3 secrets to transform your body for good. Number 1 secret, eat more. And I bet this is kind of like not what you thought I was going to tell you. Most of us end up being under eaters. We need to eat more, and we come from an era of fat-free, low calorie, right? If you're in your 40s and 50s like me, you definitely come from that generation. So most of us come from the generation of starvation diets, low fat, low calorie. We have destroyed our metabolism. So by eating less in the amount we think we should, we're actually hurting ourselves, okay? So secret number 1 is actually we need to eat more. And I will get you to wrap your head around this, I promise. At first, you're gonna probably feel a little bit challenged and push back on me a little bit, but we definitely have to start eating more, ladies, because our generation, starving, low fat, low calorie diets has done us no good, but has really sabotaged our metabolism. So we need to revive our metabolism. So you may be under eating and not likely getting enough healthy nutrients to fuel your body during this stage in life. So some of us are premenopausal, some of us are menopausal, smack in the middle of it. Some of us are postmenopausal. So if we're not eating the right foods and getting nutrient dense nutrition, then we're not fueling our body right. And our body is going to hold on to it. Okay. So I want you to think about, like, how your liver, processes toxins and it processes fat. Imagine your liver and your whole system, digestive system, is like the lint dryer, the lint catcher in your dryer, right? So if you never clean out the lint from that collection, your clothes aren't going to get dry, right? So if we're not fueling our systems and our liver and eating the right things and giving us the right nutrients so that it is clean and it is working properly, then we're not going to be metabolize things correctly. Just like the clothes are never going to get dry, the body's not going to be processing fat like it should. Okay. So we're going to stop under eating and we're going to make sure that we're getting the right amount of good nutrients to fuel our body so that we can actually lose weight at any age. Doesn't matter if you're in menopause. So while we need to revive our metabolism, we teach you ladies in our program how to ensure you that you're eating enough calories and so that you maintain your new transformed body, okay, for good. So you don't ever have to yo-yo diet again. This will be for good. You will become the CEO of your health. I want to take a second and introduce you to Lisa. Lisa is a Strength Sister Ambassador. She is turning 50 this month, and she came to us totally overweight, very unhealthy, lethargic, very unhappy, no energy. But most of all, she came to us because she had a doctor's appointment. And her doctor basically told her that she needed to go on blood pressure medicine and she needed to go on cholesterol medication. And she really just didn't want to go on, long-term medication. So she asked her doctor, will you give me 3 months to improve through, diet and exercise? So Lisa came to us. She was very overwhelmed and scared and knew that she had to change. So within 6 months, Lisa dropped over 50 pounds. So you can see in this picture, she does not need any type of medication. She's one of the strongest women that I know physically. She has more energy now. She has lost 50 pounds and I believe 33 inches all over her body. So again, this is the method she followed. And just another sister to show you how it is data proven. Moving on. Secret number 2. So secret number 1 was stop under eating. We have to eat enough to fuel our body, right? We have to fix our metabolism. Okay. So we will show you how to choose the right foods to fuel your body and finally lose fat. So secret number 2 is that we are going to macro track. So macro tracking It may sound complicated, but it's really not. It's the ratio of carbs, fat, and protein that you consume daily. It's important to have the right amount of carbs, protein, and fat so that we can actually lose fat, maintain or gain muscle mass, and get healthy. So this is called macro tracking. Okay, so no need to stress. We do all the calculating for you, and then we teach you how to do it. Okay, it's not cookie cutter. There's no one size fits all. Everybody's macros are different. It depends on where you are in life, how much you need to lose, how much muscle you have, how much body fat you have, your activity level. There's a lot that goes into it, but we calculate everything for you, and it's tailored to you and your goals. So again, secret number 2 is going to be macro tracking. So with our proven formula, women are constantly telling us that they're actually eating more now than they did before, and they're finally losing fat. I just wanted to show you, here's a picture of one of our Strength Sisters that after just 3 weeks with this method, she was in one of our recent boot camps. She is down 8 pounds in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And she's down inches, you can see, in her waist, her thighs, and her hips. So I just messaged her and I said, how's it going? And she said, Kelly, it's crazy. I'm down 8 pounds. I've lost inches between my legs, my hips, my waist. I feel so much better. My skin is better. I'm sleeping better. My mental health is better, and I have more energy. So I was like, okay, great. That was a mouthful. Awesome. In just 3 weeks. So this is just another Strength Sister who's had awesome success with our method. So secret number 3. Number 1 was stop under eating. Okay. Number 2 was start macro tracking, which we figure it all out for you. Secret number 3 to transforming your body for good and stop the yo-yo dieting and overtraining is to enlist the help of an expert. Everybody needs a coach. It doesn't matter who you are. We all need a coach. I am a coach, but I still have a coach. I still have my health coach and my personal trainer. I am a personal trainer. I know exactly what to do, but what do I need? Just like everybody else in the world needs, I need accountability. I need somebody to be there to push me to the next level, to make sure that I show up, right? As we all do. We need a coach to catch our mistakes. We need a coach to hold us accountable, to motivate us, to inspire us, to adjust our macros along the way, because we will get to a point where things need to change. The macros need to change as you gain muscle or as you lose fat. And everybody needs a friend to lean on, which is what Strength Sisters is all about. So here's another Strength Sister. This is Amy. She has lost 26 pounds with our program, and she's consistently putting on muscle with the in-home workouts. So yes, we have in-home workouts as part of our programs where you can work out at home, you can work out at a gym, but we program them exactly for where you are, your fitness level, what you have accessible to you. But Amy started with us. She's gained so many victories. She has a deeper understanding about food and nutritional needs of her body. She says in here that this journey will end in food freedom, which is so awesome that those were her words, because that's exactly what I want for all of our Strength Sisters is food freedom. So she's almost to maintenance. Maintenance means she's going to eat as much calories as possible and not gain any weight back. So she's going to be at about 1,900 calories to 2,000 calories in the next few weeks. And she's going to consistently just stay steady and not gain anything back, which is absolutely the goal. Okay, so number 1, ladies, we need to stop under eating. Okay. Number 2, we need to start macro tracking. And number 3, we need to enlist in the help of an expert. We need a coach to hold us accountable, to make sure we do what we set out to do, to make sure we're doing it right, and to catch our mistakes. Okay. So I want to ask you guys a question. And again, at the end of this, I'm going to open up and take you all off of mute. So stay put so you can ask me any questions that you have. Are you ready to be finished with bad diets? Are you ready to stop yo-yoing finally? Are you ready to focus on what's best for your body and finally get maintainable results so you can see them and feel them? Most importantly, do you know that you don't want to do this alone? Do you know that you've tried this over and over, you've been on the hamster wheel, and you want a method that is proven, but you also want somebody to hold your hand and make sure that you're doing it right and hold you accountable along the way? So if you answered yes to any of those questions, what I would like to do is I would like to invite you to join me in our Strength Sisters Ultimate Macro Bootcamp. This is virtual coaching where we meet just like this. Just like this, we meet every week, okay? So you can live anywhere in the world, which is awesome. We actually have a couple sisters in Australia, which is pretty cool. It's 4 weeks of personal coaching, support, and accountability. And I'm going to tell you exactly what's included in it so that you can get mastering those 3 secrets. So here's what's included. There's a 90-minute kickoff call on Zoom. So all of us come together as a group and we kick off on Zoom with our health coach and myself, Yolanda. We're going to create a custom plan just for you, set you up for total success from the beginning, okay? This launch workshop gives you all the tools that you need to be successful. Ahead of time, we're going to calculate your macros because we're going to send you out a personal health history questionnaire so we know what's going on, where you've been, what you've done. Have you been an undereater? Have you been an overeater? Do you do too much cardio? We're definitely going to look at workout as well. Do you strength train? What are you ready for? And then we're going to customize your plan before this 90-minute kickoff so that we have a custom macro set up for you and you are ready to launch. Weekly live coaching. So just like this, we're going to meet with you live with your personal Strength Sisters health coach and trainer for strategies, education, support, and accountability. And when we ask about strategies, I mean, there's so many strategies from meal prepping to pre-logging to how do I work with alcohol and macro tracking? How do I eat out? What is my grace for macros? All of these kind of things. Holidays. How do I manage a holiday? How do I manage a birthday? And make it still balanced so you still get the most out of life, because we don't want you to feel deprived. We don't want you to feel like you're on a diet, okay? Again, it's flexible, it's real, and obtainable. So personalized fitness assessment. We're going to personally assess your goals, give you the feedback on how to obtain them, and create your custom macro profile and your custom workouts. So you get 6 new workouts every week. They're right inside of our app. You can do them from home. You can do them at a gym. Again, I'm going to design those workouts for your needs, your goals, and what you have accessible to you. So that's something we will talk through. If you already work out with a trainer and you're like, Kelly, I've got a trainer, I'm good. That's okay, because 75% of this is going to be about your macro tracking and your food, okay? But you'll have access to 24 intentional body changing workouts, 6 new workouts every single week in your app. So you have access to that 24/7. And your very own certified coach. So constant accountability, unlimited email support, unlimited Facebook message support, weekly lives, and face-to-face support. Okay, ladies, I'm gonna, one more thing you get Meal Prep 101. So along with our recipe book that you get, our sample meal plans that you get, our grocery checklist, and our macro cheat sheet, you're also going to get Meal Prep 101. So we're gonna teach you how to meal prep. Meal prepping is not necessary. You don't have to meal prep, but a lot of sisters like to meal prep. So we teach you some food prep strategies to just make things easy for you. So 100% support for 4 weeks. We're going to give you a personal coach for 4 whole weeks, giving you motivation you need to maximize the macro boot camp. Most of all, the biggest part of this is that we're going to be checking to make sure that you're doing it right. So when you're doing your macro tracking, we're going to log into your MyFitnessPal. We're going to watch what you actually did. We're going to make sure you did it correct. And did you pick something that wasn't accurate? So we're going to be able to catch you ahead of time before it gets too far. That is huge. You're going to have eyes on your food log. And don't be worried about the word food log. It's really not that complicated, I promise you. But eyes on your food log. So the Strength Sisters Ultimate Macro Bootcamp is what I'm talking about that I want to invite you to. And I wanted to share a few success stories after just 2 weeks into the program. So Melissa down here, she says, I enjoy the ease of the program, the common sense knowledge, and that it's faith-based. So it's not complicated. She just said how awesome it is that it's common sense knowledge. And she loves that it's faith-based, which I love that because she's being poured into spiritually as well. Christine says that she loves the accountability, which I agree. That is like the biggest part. The biggest aha moment that she's had is that all calories are not the same. And does she recommend the program? She says, heck yes, the feedback, the help I received, specific to me and my journey is invaluable. Heidi, another one. I love what she says here. She says, I have never felt so liberated from guilt. All of the information Yolanda shares makes this program easy to stick while not feeling deprived, still eating foods I like. I love breakfast and I have a love-hate relationship with carbs. So it's not easy for her to stick with keto or intermittent fasting. So that's why she loves this program, because she says the all or nothing nature makes it easy to get discouraged and give up. I agree. She's not beating herself up anymore because she had a sweet potato or a protein waffle or oats for breakfast, because she made it fit in her macros. She feels healthier, less bloated, less tired, and has already lost inches. And I would recommend this to all of my friends for all of their reasons. In addition to the accountability, Yolanda is authentic and wants to share her knowledge. She's encouraging and straight to the point with feedback. That's for sure. Straight to the point with feedback. We're going to let you know how it is and what we need to change. We want you to be a good soldier so that you're successful with this program. But I love that she has no more food guilt. And that's huge, ladies. That's a big deal. We need to stop having this bad relationship with food. Food is okay. Okay. You should love food and you should be in control of food. Food does not control us as a strength sister. All right. So the Strength Sister Macro Bootcamp is a value of $1,282 and it's only $149. And that's everything included for 4 weeks. This is the link to sign up, but I'm going to show you the easiest way to get to it. And then I'm going to take us off of mute and I'm going to answer all of our questions. Hold on 1 second so I can show you the easiest way. Hold on, guys. All right. All you need to do is go to strengthsisters.com. This is the easiest way to access our program. You go to strengthsisters.com. You scroll down to our most popular products. And just scroll down a little bit. And here it is, the Ultimate Macro Bootcamp. We click on that, and that's it. It's going to give you all the details and the price. We launch on June 12th. So here's everything you get with the program. Strengthsisters.com. That's it. I'm going to unmute you ladies so I can answer all of your questions, okay? I'm going to ask you all to unmute. All right. Feel free to ask me any questions that you have. Let me stop sharing my screen so I can see you all. Stacy, are you there? Stacy Kurtz.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Stacy. Hi, Maddie. I can see your name now. I couldn't see it before. All right. Does anybody have any questions about any parts of the program or about macro tracking or about strength training, anything? Feel free to ask me right now. No questions about macro tracking, what it is, how it works?
Well, I've been doing a little bit of macro tracking myself, but I can't get it. I either have too much, I always end up with too much net carbs and not enough protein. I don't eat a lot. It's hard for me to eat a lot, and I try to, but it's just, it's hard to do.
Yeah.
And
well, do you have
my opinion
at your macros for you?
No, I just got the carb counter, the macro app or something. I can't remember what the name of it is, but okay. I just go into it. It's a macro app, I think. And it just, you put in your weight and all that stuff, and then it tells you where you need to be with your protein, your fats, and your net carbs.
Right.
But I can't. Right. And it gives me all these meals and all this stuff, but I am very, very busy. and I don't have time to sit and cook all this stuff and,
I get
do
it.
all of this.
I get it. And this is pretty much the conversation that I hear daily, Stacy, is that I don't have time. I can't reach my protein and I eat too many carbs. So you just nailed it. That's what I hear daily. So that's exactly what we do. We're going to teach you all the tips and all the tricks and the strategy. But most importantly, we want to make sure that your macros are right. Because if I would just went into MyFitnessPal and let them calculate my macros, they're going to give me way too many carbs, way too little protein, and way too little fats. Again, our formula is proven and we know that it works because it's worked so many times. So that ratio for you and your body weight and your age, we really like to set that so that we know it's going to work. And then next, it's really important that we're checking your logs to see, okay, Stacy, you're not hitting your protein. Let me show you how. Stacy, you're still going over in carbs. Let me show you what to eliminate and not feel deprived. So us checking your food logs is going to make a huge difference. And then just giving you strategies and tips, because doing it on your own, it is challenging, but because we've done this for so long, there is so many ways to go about it. And then just weekly check-ins of us saying like, okay, this is what we're focusing on this week. This is what we're focusing at lunch. This is what we're focusing on as far as protein.
Right.
We're just going to hold your hand and make sure that you're showing up for yourself and that you're making it possible with your busy schedule, because it needs to be obtainable. It needs to be realistic. Yeah. So I think you would benefit tremendously from this program. So Maddie, do you have any questions? I see you're on here. Maddie Gordon, are you muted? You're muted. Maddie, do you have any questions, hon?
I always have questions, but I've decided that I'm going to make a list because unfortunately, I'm not at a position where I can sit down and concentrate. So I will, I'll send you, I'm going to email you later.
Okay, that sounds great.
Okay.
Absolutely. That's what I'm here for. Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Send me an email. How about Stacy, my other Stacy? Do you have any questions, love?
So you're doing some online stuff. So for people who don't know me, I know Kelly because I've done all of this before, and 100% it works. And she didn't know I was coming on. I'm not like a plant.
I haven't seen her in a while.
But no, I really did learn so much doing this. It really, really, really helped the accountability, like to have them telling me like, these are the numbers that you need for your body. And then over the weeks, it was so great to, I learned to not look at the number on the scale because that's not accurate for what's actually going on in my body. And that's what you guys helped me learn. I was so excited to see my fat numbers go down and my muscle numbers go up. And I really did become very strong. Yeah. And I had to pull away because of some financial stuff and because of some life stuff, but I'm circling back, hoping that maybe I can catch you guys online and still maintain, the accountability. And I've gotten to a really good spot with macros. I know how to do them, but you always kind of need a check-in and a tweak. And that's what you guys are really great for.
You got it. So even if we know it all, just like I said, I have a coach. I still need accountability. I still need to check in and be like, Kelly, you were over by 10 grams of fat. What's going on? Kelly, you didn't do your workouts. What's going on? Or to congratulate me and celebrate my wins. Yeah, Stacy, this program is very similar to what you've experienced, but it's every week in groups just like this. And we meet live for an hour every single week. Yolanda checks the food logs, all of that good stuff, constant education. We do our private Facebook group, and every day I post another, golden nugget to keep learning. So yeah, you would love it. You would love it. Yeah,
well, I love you guys already. So
love you. Any other questions, Stacy, Kurt?
It's a 4-week program, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, 4-week program. We launched June 12th. We'll have a morning and an evening time to pick from for your weekly meetings. And
Yeah.
we have a 90-minute workshop to start with, and then we meet every week for an hour. And then you'll share your food logging app with Yolanda so she can log in and snoop. And that's a big deal. When you know somebody's snooping, you're going to tend to be a lot tighter, right?
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's a great program. The pricing is right. If this is what I'm looking at online, because I've already went in there and looked.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's a huge value. I mean, you're getting a lot of coaching.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we would love to have you join us.
Yeah. So I'm going to talk to my husband.
Sounds like
I'm going to talk to my husband tonight because he knows that I'm trying to do this and I'm working out and stuff. And I will shoot you an email and let you know when I'm going to be joining, because I'm going to do it. I just got to figure out when.
I get it. Yeah. Yeah. So you have until it's best to sign up by June 9th, because again, I have that health history questionnaire for you to fill out. So then I can set your macros, set your workouts, get you all the material, and then we launch on June 12th.
Oh, okay. June 12th is okay.
Yeah.
I will definitely be joining.
Great.
And I just got to figure out when, because I'm at work.
Okay.
And I'm trying to work and listen.
You have the link, and we'll go from there. So
Okay.
once I see that you signed up, I'll be sending you a health history questionnaire so we can get you all started.
Yeah. Yeah. Because right now I do have LGL leukemia.
Okay.
So that is something,
The thing we need to know as health coaches, we need to know
Yeah.
all of that. So
Yeah.
we can help with recommendations and know what your doctor's saying. We're going to have to work closely together on that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think this would be really, really good. So I'm going to talk to my husband tonight, but rest assured I will be joining.
All
And
right.
it will, I'll be on board. I definitely want to do it.
Welcome aboard.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Maddie, do you have anything before we end today? Do you have any questions for me?
No.
You want to email me with lots of questions, and then we'll go from there, yeah?
Yes, I'll email you.
That sounds like a plan. All right. When you have time to get back to me, just send me an email, and I will help you as much as I can.
Okay, thank you so much.
It was great to see all of you today and to go over some of these tidbits and the true things that we need to do. We need to eat more, we need to track macros, and we need to be held accountable, right? So all of you, it was awesome to see you. Stacy, awesome to see you, honey. Miss you. I hope to see you on the Zoom soon. Bye, love. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Your time today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.